coffee in my favorite cup. The way the sunlight wakes me up. A window cracked, a gentle breeze. The first green buds on all the trees. My mother's voice across the phone. The way that makes me feel at home. A friend who laughs at all my jokes. A path we walk through dappled oaks. Some days I stop and think how lucky I must be for all the little things that make up you and me. All my favorite things are right here all along. The people that I love are my favorite song. 이 모든 게 내 전부야. 네가 있어서 참 좋다. All my favorite things are you and spring and this. A train is somewhere I've not been. A market full of color, smell and scene. A stranger's smile across the street. A song that makes the world complete. My lover's hand inside my own. A table set, a candle blown. A letter from a long lost friend. These are the things that never end. I count them like the stars, each one a gift to keep. They fill me up with warmth, too beautiful for sleep. All my favorite things are right here all along. The people that I love are my favorite song. 이 모든 게 내 전부야. 네가 있어서 참 좋다. All my favorite things are you and spring and this. Take me to the sea or keep me close at home. Either way I'm free when I'm not alone. 봄바람처럼 가볍게 그냥 이대로 괜찮아. 사랑하는 것들 곁에 있으면 그걸로 충분해. 라라라라. All my favorite things. All my favorite things.
Pack a bag and leave on Friday. No return, no plan, that's my way. A coastal town I've never known. A table set for one, but not alone. Because I carry everyone I love in every road that stretches up above. My father's stories in my bones. My best friends laugh, I'm never far from home. The wind says go, and so I follow through. And everywhere I wander, I find a piece of you. Wherever the wind takes us is somewhere worth the ride. With all the ones who love us, warm and close inside. Wherever the wind takes us, I'll meet you. cafe tucked in a narrow lane, a local jazz, a window pane. The afternoon moves slow and sweet. Two old friends on a cobblestone street, a lover's postcard on my wall, a family dinner in the fall. These roads may stretch to distant skies, but love is what connects the miles. The sun sets soft on everything I know, and all the roads lead back to where the good things grow. Wherever the wind takes us is somewhere worth the ride, with all the ones who love us warm and close inside. Wherever the wind takes us, I'll meet you at the end. 우리 함께라면 어디든 좋아. 봄바람 따라 그냥 가자. Maybe love is not a place, it's the people in the frame. Every city looks the same when you love the ones who came. 그 어디에 있어도 네 생각이 나. 여행도 좋지만 역시 너랑 있을 때 제일 좋아. Wherever the wind takes us, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la,
I called you on a Tuesday afternoon just to hear your voice fill up the room. You asked me if I've eaten, if I've slept, the little things you've always gently kept. Your hands that folded laundry in the hall, the way you catch me every time I fall. I never said it nearly enough times, but you're the reason for these rhymes. Now every spring reminds me of your garden full and green, the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Dear Mama, I love you more than words have ever known. Every road I travel still leads back to your home. 엄마 보고 싶어, 그 말 한마디가 왜 이렇게 어렵지. 그냥 사랑해. You never asked for anything in turn, just watch me grow and live and crash and learn. You laughed when I came home without a plan and said, my child, I know you always can. The smell of rice, the sound of morning news, your slippers on the floor, your gentle views I took for granted every ordinary day. Now I give anything to have them stay. Some distances are hard, but love finds every way. Through the phone, through the miles, through the things we cannot say. Dear Mom, Kitchen, me and you, tea and talk and nothing much. Just your laugh, just your touch. 봄이 오면 생각나 엄마가 좋아하던 꽃들. 나도 이제 알 것 같아 그 마음이 어떤 건지. Dear Mama, thank you for everything, everything.
We sat down at our old corner spot, ordered something cold, the sun was hot. You hadn't changed, or maybe just a bit. The way you laugh still makes the whole room lit. We talked about the years that slipped away, the jobs, the moves, the ones who couldn't stay. But here we are, same table, different wine. Some things get better given enough time. No need to fill the silence. It's never been that way. With you I don't need anything but just another day. Old friends, new wine. The years just make it sweeter. Old friends, new wine. No one else could beat this.
야, 우리 참 오래됐다. 그치? 그래도 여전하네. 이런 게 진짜인 것 같아. 그냥 고마워.
You told me all your secrets over soup. I spill mine too. We laughed like a troop of kids who never really grew apart, just carried each other in our heart. We walked the long way home like we always did. Talked about the dreams we had as kids. Some came true, some beautifully did not. But friendship was the best thing that we got. The city moves so fast, but we stay slow somehow. I'd rather spend an hour with you here and now. Old friends, new wine. The years just make it sweeter. Old friends, new wine. No one else could beat this.
야, 우리 참 오래됐다.
그치?
그래도 여전하네. 이런 게 진짜인 것 같아. 그냥 고마워.
Here's to every road we share, every fight, every time we cared, every late night phone call when it hurt. You were there, right there for what it's worth. 봄날에 다시 만나. 별거 없어도 좋아. 그냥 네 옆에 있으면 다 괜찮아지더라. Old friends, new wine. Here's to you. Old friends, new wine. Here's to us. La 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 Bought a ticket just for me. No itinerary. just to see a backpack and a paper bag. No reason I should not go back, but going back can wait a while. I'll take the long road, take the mile. A stranger in a sunlit town, no weight to carry, none to drown. Alone but never lonely when the world is this alive. Every corner turns a story, every road helps me survive. Solo in spring is the best kind of thing, just me and the wind and wherever we've been. Solo in spring is a song I can sing, alone but so full of everything. 혼자인데 이상하게 이게 된다는 나를 만나는 시간, 봄이 좋은 이유야. 혼자인데 이상하게 이게 된다는 나를 만나는 시간. A harbor town at 6 a.m. The fishermen, the boats, the hymn of morning mist on water still. I sat and breathed against my will. A cafe tucked behind the square, a cat that didn't seem to care. I ordered coffee, wrote a line. This moment purely, hardly mine. Didn't know until right now how much I needed this somehow, to hear my own voice clear and true before I give it back to you. Solo in spring is the best kind of thing, just me and the wind and wherever we've been. Solo in spring is a song I can sing, alone but so full of everything. 혼자인데 이상하게 이게 더 편해 나를 만나는 시간, 봄이 좋이야. 혼자인데 이상하게 이게 더 편해 나를 만나는 시간. Maybe I needed to be lost to find what matters worth the cost. The mountains, markets, morning dew, all beautiful, all leading back to you. 떠나야만 알게 돼서 내가 얼마나 많은 걸 사랑하고 있었는지. 고마워 이본 in spring, just me and
Your hand in mine, we take our time down the path where cherry blossoms climb. You stop to catch a petal in your palm, and everything around us goes so calm. We have nowhere we have to be, no rush, no clock, just you and me. The petals fall like little pink goodbyes and land in your hair like a sweet surprise. You laughed and brushed them off your coat. I caught one, kept it, wrote a note in my heart. Right here, right now, this is my favorite thing somehow. Walk with me down every spring, through every bloom and everything. Walk with me and hold my hand. This is better than I'd ever planned. 뜨겁고 길 걷자 천천히 서두르지 말고, 이 순간이 좋아서 그냥 이대로 있고 싶어. the stream, the kind of afternoon you dream. You put your head upon my shoulder, soft and sad. Let's come back here often. The ducks were arguing somewhere near, and you laughed in my ear. I didn't catch the words you said, but the feeling filled my chest instead. I don't need a grand event, just ordinary days well spent with you beside me in the spring. You are my favorite everything. Walk with me down every spring, through every bloom and everything. Walk with me and hold my hand. This is better than I'd ever planned. 걷길 걷자 천천히 서두르지 말고 이 순간이 좋아서 그냥 이대로 있고 싶어. Even when the petals fall, even when the cold winds call, every season, every day, I want to walk this way. 봄이 지나도 괜찮아. 미흡이면 답고 미어. 어디를 걸어도 너랑이면 그걸로 충분해. Walk with me every spring, every
The table set before the morning ends. My sister's back, my uncle rounds the bends. The smell of broth and something in the pan. My father sets the chair just as he can. My grandmother in her corner chair. That quiet joy she brings just being there. We don't say much, we don't need to say. The table does the talking every Sunday. These are not the days I ever want to lose. The ordinary grace of the ones I choose. Sunday table full of love, set beneath the skies above. Every face that I hold dear always finds her way back here. Sunday table, every chair holds a life, a story care. 토요일 아침 다 모여 이 밥상이 우리 정말 안 해도 알잖아. 그냥 함께여서 좋아. My nephew spills his juice, we all laugh. My cousin tells a joke on his behalf. My mother fills each bowl before we ask. A love so quiet, no applause, no mask. The afternoon runs long and sweet and slow. The dishes pile, nobody wants to go. We talk of nothing, everything and more. This is the life I was created for. I've chased so many things across so many miles, but nothing compares to this table and these smiles. Sunday table full of love, set beneath the skies above. Every face that I hold dear Sunday table, every chair holds a life, a story. 일요일 아침 다 모여 우리 밥상이 이 밥상이 우리 전부 말 안 해도 알잖아. 그냥 함께여서 좋아. Someday these chairs may empty but love will fill the spaces, no doubt. And I remember every laugh, every plate, every ordinary Sunday. Never too late. 나이 들수록 알게 돼 이게 얼마나 소중한지. 가족이 모인 이 자리가 세상에서 제일 따뜻한 곳. Sunday table, always here, always full of I used to wait for someone else's word to tell me if my voice was worth being heard. I checked the mirror one too many times and lose myself between the crooked lines. But somewhere in the middle of this spring, I stopped and let myself feel everything. The coffee's good, the light is soft today, and I am perfectly okay. No one has to tell me now. I found it out somehow, that being me is quite enough. No shine, no mask, no blush, just being me is the best I've ever been. Just being me in the quiet in between. I bloom the way I bloom at my own gentle pace. Just being me is my favorite kind of grace. 서로 사는 게 이렇게 좋을 줄 이제 알았어. 나 꽤 괜찮은 사람이야. 그거면 충분해. I bought myself some flowers just because I took the longer route without a pause. I sat and watched the afternoon drift by and didn't need to ask myself the why. I called an old friend, stayed too long on the phone, discovered I'm quite good at being alone. Not lonely, no, just quietly at ease with the woman in the mirror. I'm now pleased. The world will always ask for more, but I know what I'm here for. So if it's fully soft and true, to love myself like I love you. Just being me is the best I've ever been. Just being me in the quiet in between. I move my way, I gloom at my own gentle pace. Just being me is my favorite kind of grace. 나로 사는 게 이렇게 좋을 줄 이제 알았어. 나 꽤 괜찮은 사람이야. 그거면 충분해. To every girl who's waiting to be seen, you are already everything. Don't rush the bloom, don't hide the flaw. You are the most beautiful thing I ever saw. 봄처럼 천천히 피어나 서두르지 않아도 돼. 있는 그대로의 네가 이미 충분히 빛나고 있어. Just be me, la 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 la. Just be me, la 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 la. That's enough. Just being me.
Just me and all this golden light. The waiter fills my cup again and asks me nothing that feels right. I watch the street below slow down, the city trading bright for blue. This hour always makes me think of someone always ending up on you. Not sad, not happy, somewhere in between, the softest kind of feeling I have ever seen. Blue hour cafe when the light goes soft and low. Blue hour cafe, there's nowhere left to go. Just me and the evening and the things I haven't said. Blue hour cafe, living quietly in my head. A couple by the corner shares one dessert and easy laughter. I smile because I've been there too and hope to be that ever after. The music on the speaker hums a Bossa song I have recall. I let it take me somewhere warm and let the blue hour have it all. Some evenings ask for nothing, no answers and no plans, just sitting with yourself a while and letting go of understand. Blue hour cafe when the light goes soft and low. Blue hour cafe when there's nowhere left to go. Just me and the evening and the things I haven't said. Blue hour cafe, staying quietly in my head. Maybe longing is a kind of love that hasn't found its place yet. Maybe blue is just the color of a heart that won't forget. And that is perfectly okay to sit inside this feeling. The blue hour always finds its way to something worth revealing. Blue hour, justice, justice.
I take the long way home these days, down the road that bends and sways, past the bakery that smells like bread, past the thoughts I haven't said. The evening air is soft tonight, the last of spring still holding light. I stop beside the river walk and give myself the time to talk to no one but the water there, to nothing but the open air. Sometimes that's all a person needs, to let the chest unclench and breathe. I've been rushing for so long, I forgot this kind of song. The one that plays when no one's near, the one that only you can hear. The long way home is the one that makes me whole. The long conversation of my soul. Every detour, every turn, every bridge I cross alone, all roads lead me back to where I most belong, the long way home. I think about the ones I love, the ones below and ones above. My father's hands, my mother's face, the warmth of someone's arms that grace. A friend who stayed when others went, the years I gave in years well spent. These roads aren't long enough to hold the stories I am yet to be told. So let me walk a little more before I reach the open door. Let the evening wrap around, let my feet slow on the ground. The long way home is the one that makes me whole. The long way home is the conversation of my soul. Every detour, every turn, every bridge I cross alone, all roads lead me back to where I most belong, the long way home. There's a light on in the window, someone waiting, someone warm. I've been out here in the quiet, getting ready for the storm. Not a storm of wind and weather, but the beautiful, the true, the overwhelming rush of knowing I have so much to come home to. And isn't that the finest thing a man could ever know? That after all the roads he walks, there's always somewhere left to go. The long way home is always worth it, worth every step. I used to think that love was work, the thing you'd have to push and pull. But then you sat across from me, and everything just felt so full. You didn't try to fill the space, you let the silence be a thing. And somehow in that quiet room I heard something beginning. I don't know how you do it, made the hard parts feel so light. But everything is easier when you're somewhere in my sight. Easier with you than anything I've known. Easier with you than finding my way home. You don't have to say a word, you don't have to try. Everything gets easier when you're close by. We split the last piece on the plate, you always give the better half. I pretend I didn't notice that, but I noticed and I laugh. You fall asleep on long train rides, against the glass. I watch the countryside go by and hope this doesn't pass. Some people make you nervous, some make you wanna run, but you just make me easy like a Sunday morning sun. Easier with you than anything I know. Easier with you than finding my way home. You don't have to say a word, you don't have to try. Everything gets easier as you goes by. I've stood in crowded rooms before and felt completely on my own, but you can make a corner feel like the most comfortable home. I don't need the grand gestures, I don't need the noise, I just need you beside me in that quiet, easy choice. Maybe love at its finest isn't fire or fall, it's just this, just easy. The easiest thing of all. Easier with you, so much easier. Just you, just this.
The way the toast comes out just right, the perfect sleep on a winter night, a book that grabs you by the hand and takes you somewhere unplanned, the first warm day that breaks the cold, a story that I've not been told, a sudden song from years ago that fills me up from head to toe. I used to look for big things in all the biggest places, but joy was always hiding in the smallest little spaces. Little joys, they're everywhere I look. Little joys on every single page and hook. A flower through a crack in stone, a stranger holding doors. Little joys are what this life is for. The smell of rain before it falls, the echo in the empty halls, a cat that chooses you to trust, the golden light in evening dust, a compliment from someone kind, a thought I'd lost and finally find, the way a child runs to the sea like nothing else matters but being free. I collect them like small treasures, drop them in a jar, and when the day feels heavy I remember what they are. Little joys, they're everywhere I look. Little joys on every single page and hook, a flower through a crack in stone, a stranger holding doors. Little joys, of paying close attention, of slowing down enough to catch the things too small to mention. Like the way you smile before you speak, like laughter through a wall, like knowing that the ones I love are only just a call. These little joys aren't little really, not